Open. The only problem is the bull comes out at 100 miles an hour, seeing nothing but red, ready to mow down anything in its path.
They are hooting and hollering at Garden City High School and Shoreham-Wading River because not only are the boys in the state Final Four, so are the girls.
Championship Shoreham-Wading River in Class C. There'll be practice Monday at Shoreham-Wading River. The Wildcats are moving on. Garden City does it again. They go back to back to back in the LIC.
It's celebration time once again for Diane Chapman and the Garden City Trojans.
It is on the internet, you know, because, and I think the perfectly placed promo right there came before this guy, Rotanz. Because I used to like Tom Rotanz.
I love Tom Rotanz.
Highly successful Shoreham-Wading River coach. But that guy gets around a microphone with Raph. He wins another championship, his first Long Island title since 2007. Good victory, 9-7 over a... Dennis Bond has a very good lacrosse team at Cold Spring Harbor. But after the game, I thought Rotanz went a little overboard when he was talking to Raph.
Well, I know it seems like when he picks against us, it kind of gives us good luck. And like I had mentioned, I love Mike Quick, but you know, your value in that program is really skyrocketing. And I think it's, I love Mike, but you know, I'm wondering if there's ever a situation where maybe we could switch seats. You know, I know, you know, you call the games well, and your officiating was outstanding. I just think you're well-rounded. You know,
you could be my agent if this coaching thing doesn't work out well.
It's scary how much Rotanz knows about you. Now, Raph.
Can I say?
You may be onto something with this agent thing because I cannot believe I missed this 10 days ago. They played the Women's National Championship at Stony Brook. This is live on ESPN after the game. Look at this guy in the background. MSG Varsity's not enough. Quick 60's not enough. The Raph is now showing up like Hitchcock in ESPN postgame awards. I said before that Cold Spring Harbor is a terrific team. And when you think of Shoreham-Wading River, when you think of the group, you think of Brosco, you think of the coach's kid, Timmy Rotanz, you think of Mahoney, who was absolutely spectacular. Chris Mahoney going to Ohio State, the poll, great. Tyler in goal, terrific. I'm not going to lie to you. Didn't know a lot about Ryan Bray, the freshman. I do now.
And the junior, look at this. Crossfield he goes to the inside, winding, firing and blasting it home. Oh, what a rip that time by Ryan Bray. And Bray makes it 2-1 for Shoreham. The freshman puts one home in the LIC. To the left hand, here comes the freshman again, shoots it home. He's got a triple in the Long Island Championship. Ryan Bray, the fearless freshman, continues to rock and roll.
The Wildcats won that game 9-7. Now, soon as the game ended, everyone runs to Bray, including Raph. And the question was a very simple one. How do you feel after winning your first LIC?
You gotta kind of keep composure on the field, and then after, just really get all happy about it. And when we finally win it.
Say what?
Man, Rotanz must run a tight ship, Raph. I mean, no emotion from Bray at all. Rye, you're a freshman. You just played a huge role in a Long Island title. Crack a smile, brother. Now, I went out. You know what's funny? We were talking at the game on Saturday during the Shoreham game, and I couldn't remember what I did on Wednesday. You know, I really need to get to 50 wins in this lacrosse season. And I've been doubting myself, but not anymore after talking to Farmingdale's Sherry Campbell.
Who are you not to be great? Who are you not to shine and make that light brighter than any light that is here tonight?
Turn it on, Coach. Here I go. I liked West Islip against Ward Melville. I did it. Tommy Moore, what do you think, pal?
We did it for him.
Man, he looks like a red-headed Tom Cruise. Great player. Sayville Kamsawad. I like Sayville. Danny Kohler had 4 goals in the game. He helped me.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, Danny boy. Storm Wading River, I liked him against Blue Point. Rotanz finally on my side.
That was great!
You're darn right it was, Coach. Back off. Mamaroneck, how about that? Win the Section 1 title with a 10-10 record. Abby Zeltman, hop hog.
No, sir. No.
Yeah, I picked Mayapack. John Jay, Yorktown went to overtime. Yorktown won it. That made the Fearless one happy.
It's the most amazing thing in the world.
So is that eye black, Frankie. Hendrick Hudson, Bronxville. I like this Bronco team. Rotanz, you're going to have to deal with them next. Okay, there we go. Don Bosco, Del Barton. We will talk about this with Clark in a little bit. A heartbreaking loss for Bosco. Johnny.
Now we're on our heels because you're afraid.
That was a little rough. Ridgewood, Morristown, my man, Danny Marino, he agreed with me.
We'll take that all day, so it's great.
So will I, pal. 6-2, 3 away, Raf, from 50. It's a good week. I'm so happy, and St. Anthony's Jamel Hudson, he's happy for me too. I sing because not as happy as me, bro.
Don't get caught up in this all around you right now. Think about inside what you got to do to make this team win.
Here's Rotanz now. Rotanz to the left side. Down low he goes.
Suffolk Beat Championship. All right, here's your top 14. On 14, the Clark with a big smile up there in Connecticut as we get ready to talk to him. His Huskers moving on after a quarterfinal victory in the state playoffs in Class B against Queensberry. Oh, Connor Gately, what a year the Marquette Bounders had. He's had 5 points in this game. Yorktown up 3-0. Then Fusco finding Brian Presto, 4 goals in the first half. Thanks for the line, Chad. Then Connor Gately in the second, going to find Veracruz. He was the guy who got him here with the overtime winner against John Jay. He had 3 in the game. The sophomore's terrific. Yorktown, they roll. Number 13, Syosset. They come from unranked, and the Braves move into the 13 spot after winning the Nassau A Championship. At number 12, Shoreham Wading River, the biggest jump in this week's poll. They won the championship of Long Island Class C for the first time since '07. Trevor Brosco, a flat-out rip, heading off to Notre Dame. Then Ryan Bray, we told you about the freshman. Hey, Rye, smile there, pal. Nobody can see it. And then Alan Winkoff, going to get Cold Spring back in the game. It's 4-4 now in the second. And then the coach's kid, Timmy Rotanz. Beautiful goal from around the cage. He had 2 in the game. Shoreham's up 5-4. Tyler Luchin, 10 saves in the game. He was spectacular. The Wildcats, they win it by 2. Bronxville tomorrow in the final. Put a face on it for this school year. West Islip, Niskayuna, Class A semifinal. This Niskayuna team scores goals in bunches, but Kelly's going to man the pipes. Moore and Smith and Aponte, put a face on the Lions. Yorktown, Garden City. It's a tough one. No, it's not. Put a face on the Trojans. The only team that can beat Garden City is Garden City. Shoreham Wading River, Bronxville. Next year, put a face on the Broncos. This year, put a face on the Wildcats. How's that, Rotanz? Ridgewood, Bridgewater, Raritan. Bridgewater's won 34 in a row, not 35. Put a face on the Maroons. All right, here we go. Del Barton, Summit. I want to pick Del Barton. I can't because every time I pick against Summit, Summit wins. Put a face on Jimmy Davidson's Hilltoppers. Barlow, Weston. 10 days ago, Barlow lost to Weston in the SWC Championship. Semi-final, right to move on. Put a face on the Falcons. I like these boys out of Reading. Darien and Wilton. I'm a big Wilton guy. I don't think it's going to happen. Put a face on Case Mathias in his second to last game. For all the graduates out there, enjoy it the way Eric Caliendo did. Way to go, EC.
And my fellow graduates of the class of 2012, stay thirsty, my friends. Thank you.
Caliendo again. He's putting on a show.